All right. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Damn, the week's almost over already. All right, back at it. Nasty NASDAQ. Let's see what NASDAQ has for us today. Nico, what's up, brother? Wet, windy, and miserable UK. Oh, man. That doesn't sound good. Good morning, brother. I call you Nico. Is it Nico or is it Nico? So I guess today we have news. According to Financial Juice, I don't know if we have news because of the shutdown, but is this accurate? 10 a.m. U.S. existing home sales? I can't see how that is true. But if anybody on the stream knows if 10 a.m. we do have news or not, I know with the shutdown we haven't. Oh, it is Nico. Okay. You're looking at a potential short. I'm going to stay off the trigger today. My goal is to stay off the trigger until 9:45. Let's see if I can do that. It's been very choppy open, so I want to be a little patient today. So for you, on the 1 minute, it would need to break the last higher low swing. Got it. Down here. So you're going for the break of overnight low, potentially targeting. Well, yeah. I mean, if they start breaking this down, they're going for previous day low. So I could see a quick settlement run or a quick overnight high run. They'll go to previous day close, overnight high, and bring it down. Yep. I think they'll. Like I said, today I'm going to be hands off the trigger. I'm getting myself in drawdown, pulling the trigger a little too quickly. So I'm going to wait today. I'm already in the green from last night. So I guess we do have that scenario where they'll push it up quickly to previous day close, potentially test overnight high and bring it back down, and potentially even wait for the 30-minute break today. So my goal is to stay off the trigger. Let's see if I can do that today. Yeah, I'm gonna wait today. I'm gonna wait at least 15 minutes today before I pull the trigger. Yesterday I caught myself in a little unnecessary drawdown. I had to battle myself afterwards. Julian, good morning, brother. Good to see you as usual. Julian, I see you all the time. Where are you tuned in from? Did you say Texas one day? Sarasota, Florida. Got it. All right, guys, we got 6 minutes. I'm not sure on news today. I took a look at Financial Juice, and apparently we have existing home sales at 10 a.m., but I don't think that's going to be reported with the whatchamacallit, with the government shutdown. Ooh, we got some news on crude. I bet you crude's moving today. OPEC is ready to offset any shortage in the market by rolling back the output cuts. What? Whoa. Kuwait's oil minister, I see signs showing oil demand is shifting to the Gulf and Middle East. I don't even want to look at oil. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes for the open today. Like I said, I'm going to be a little more patient. Let's see if I can hold my hands off the trigger until we get a little bit of direction. It's been choppy the last couple days. Watch the day that I decide to hold. It's the day with direction. Nico, that 1 minute pullback is a big extreme. All right, 4 minutes. Shark Trends, my man. It's been a while. Good morning, sir. And you're going to be here for the first 30 minutes of open. All right, hope everything is well. Yeah, brother, good to see you. Hope everything is good with you. I know you've been a busy guy, so hopefully everything's going extremely well in your world. Ibrahim, what's up? Ibrahim, just hopping in to watch. All right, brother, I appreciate you. Shark, well, that's good, man. Being busy is a good thing. Happy for you. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes for the casino to open. Potential move to previous day close, settlement area, overnight high. They can make a quick little move up here and bring it back down. But today I'm going to be patient. It's been very choppy open, so I'm going to see if I can keep my hands off the trigger for at least 15 minutes today. Let's see if I can do that. Last couple of days have been very choppy for the open, and I don't want to get myself caught up in some drawdown. Watch today be a clean break to the upside. All right, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, guys. Let's bring in that 15-minute opening range. It's going to start widening as we start playing. Two minutes for the casino. Alexa, alarm 6:45 a.m. 30 seconds for the casino to open. Good luck to everyone today. Alexa, cancel 30-second alarm. Christopher Zazek. Ibrahim, yes. Hands off. I'm going to try. Let's see if I can control the dopamine hit today. All right, here we go. All right, here's that move we talked about. Probably coming to yesterday's close, potentially coming all the way up for overnight high. Let's see what they want to do. All right, they came to VWAP, right? We're at VWAP right now. That was 33. Pivot point is all the way at 60, right around previous day close. Yep, it's been a week open so far. But yesterday we had some volatility. It was fast yesterday, so that's why I'm going to calm down today until I figure out what this thing wants to do. Whoops. I lied. I'm going to try a short here. Out. See, I should have held my hands off the trigger. Still thinking they're going to short this, but let me figure out where the entry is. Let me try one more time. No, it's looking bullish now. No, they're building that channel. Not good. They can flush VWAP. The shorts are in play. If they can't, and they build support on around VWAP, then they're pumping this. Yeah, they're building this channel. There's a ascending channel being built, so if they don't flush it, they're going to push this up hard. All right, they're breaking out of that channel. They got to flush below the 9 and the 20 and come down hard. They're not being able to flush down. So I think the bulls have some strength right now. See if they can break it. Nope. And I'm gonna have to get out of this. All right, previous day close. Are they going to flush it there or just continue on up? All right, they're coming to that pivot point at 60 now. That's probably my last hope for an out. Otherwise, not good, looking good. Came to pivot point and no rejection yet. That's what I'm thinking, Shark, but I'm getting a little trapped here, so I don't know how much more I want to wait for this drop. Problem is, overnight high is all the way up at 125, so I may have to get out of this and reconsider that short. All right, so they got previous day close, they got the gap fill, they got not VWAP, pivot point here, and they're still not pulling it back. So no good for shorts, at least. No, it's bullish today. Nico, you think the downside has finished? I agree. They pushed above this pivot point pretty hard. Usually you take a rejection at a pivot point and it's not pulling back. So I think this is very bullish today. I'm going to have to make some decisions pretty soon. Ibrahim squeezing the shorts. I think it's going to drop. Well, the problem is how much more drawdown do I want to take is the question. So I think I'm going to have to get out of this for now and then reevaluate the next play. Upper band of VWAP right now. Let's see. They start pushing. Yeah, I got to get out of this. It's in a ascending channel clearly being built here, so I'm fighting trend right now. No, this is stair stepping today. This is bullish. This is a grind up, and you get caught in those grinds up. It's just going to continue. The angle on that open is pretty bad. So I think I'm going to have to clip it. And then let's look for another shorting opportunity. Or maybe it's just longs today. Yep. No, they're stair stepping. Every pullback's being bought up. PR77. Yep. I couldn't resist the urge. And I didn't do it again. So there you go. All right, I'm going to put a definite kill on this order if they push above this last wick. I'm not going to take any more pain on that one. It's bullish as hell. Actually, this should be a stop order. Oh, I did it again. All right, they're coming down. Let's see if the 9 EMA. It looks like I don't think they're going to flush it all the way back down. I think they're going to test the 9 EMA and come back up. That looks pretty bullish. Bo Vosh, yes, that trade did win on the house account. That was a good trade. I think that's it for a pullback, and they're going to push it right back up. I'll leave the stop here. I'm not taking any more drawdown above that. And I guess we got to find either another shorting opportunity or hop on a long today. That 9 EMA is holding. They can't flush the 9. It's bullish. 9 EMA is the blue line. Ibrahim, the problem is, look at the angle of this push up. This is very bullish. So I'm fighting trend. And I don't think they're going to flush this down. Yep, there you go. Stopped out. This is extremely bullish today. So time to wait. Alexa, stop. Wow. .100 50-minute opening range and just going. Whew. I'm looking for a scalp too structure, but it's going to be a scalp for sure. They're coming for overnight high. Man, this is bullish today. No pullback. Coop, what's up? I'm going to start trailing this. It's very bullish, so there's no point of taking the pullback all the way back up. Yeah, that's bullish. They're buying every pullback. All right. They're buying every pullback, so I'm not going to trust any short yet. Is gold flying? Uh-oh. Gold's about to do a 15-minute opening range breakout. All right, let's see what happens with NQ at this level. They're struggling here. Are they exhausting or just building more momentum? All right, they just tapped overnight high. But again, every pullback is being bought up. Look at that. And I don't want to chase along right now. All right, they're at the previous pivot point, 125. They just blew through that. There is no exhaustion on this today. I don't know what's in the news, but the market is clearly rallying today. Woo, woo. All right, big directional day today. All right, you got 200 SMA on the 15-minute all the way at 173. Where are they looking for? I mean, technically they can bring this all the way up to 219. All right, they just came up to the, did they hit the 200 SMA yet? No, 200 SMA is at 170. Structure, I'm going to short pretty soon at the 200 SMA 170 area. See if they give us one more push, and if not, I'm going to try another short. All right, one more push to 170. Maybe not. I'll start shorting it here. I'll add at around 170, 180. Fighting the trend as usual, but we'll see. Not, we'll take a red day. Nico, I'm not looking. All right, we came to the 200 SMA on the 15-minute. Let's see if we finally get a little pullback here. Ibrahim is long. Look at you, brother. Nice. But every pullback's still being bought, man. I'm not convinced yet. So I'm going to start trailing this one too. If they can't flush this, forget it. All right, I'll add, like I said, around 170, 180. If they're just going to push that up, then forget it. Bulls win today. Nico, we are in a clear uptrend. I mean, look at that angle. That's a clear bulls in control day. All right, let's see if they can break this channel. They have not been able to break that ascending channel to the upside. Every pullback is being bought up. If they can't break this, forget it. It's going to continue on up. Moment of truth right here. Five-minute candles are stacking. Yeah, one after the other, man. This is bullish as hell. Like I said, I'll try one more time, 170, 180. If not, it's not my day. I'll take the L. Maybe there's some crazy news that we're not aware of. Why the market's rallying today? Let's bring in the 30-minute opening range now. They're right at the 200 SMA on the 15-minute, but no moving average, no levels being respected today. They're just pushing. Oh, right. That's right. The OPEC news, the oil news. Maybe this is related to oil. We just read that. All right. I said I'm going to add at 180. That'll be my last attempt, and I'll call it a day. Trying to short this NQ move to the upside. Nico, S&P making a correction. Yeah, maybe you're right, Ibrahim. I did read that news today that oil is going to be more dependent on the Middle East. All right, they're starting to break out of that channel. Let's see if we get some pullback here. Just too bullish. They can't flush the 9 EMA at all. They're trying to flush below that 9. That 9 is holding like a rock. All right, Shark Trends, have a good one, brother. That 9 EMA holding. They can't break that blue line. Can't break it. Being bought right back up. That's bullish as hell. All right, not going to be my day trying to short this for sure. You're saying ES is plummeting? Let's take a look at ES. All right, ES came to that 15-minute opening range and took a pullback. Let's see if NQ follows. NQ just can't get below the 9 EMA. Master Trader gold at all-time high. Ooh, I don't even want to look at gold right now. That would be addicting. I'll hop on gold a little bit. Ooh, I don't know about NQ. NQ held that 9 EMA. They're holding this ascending channel that you see there, so potential top all the way up at 200. All right, so they rejected that last top. Let's see if we get a little pullback here. I don't know how big that pullback's going to be, but let's see if we get something. All right, they're coming for the 20 SMA. If they're really going to do a pullback, they need to push below the 20. Otherwise, it's just building liquidity to the upside. They weren't able to flush the 20. Well, that's what I'm banking on, the correction here, Nico. But they need to flush below these moving averages. Just NQ looks damn bullish. Structure, and that's the problem. When you think it can't go further up, it does, and you miss that train too. But I won't hop on a long. We'll see if we get this short. Otherwise, taking an L today. Analysis paralysis. Let's take a look at ES. What is ES doing? ES took a minor pullback and about to rally right back up. So I don't think there's a pullback to this, guys. I don't think there's going to be more of a pullback than what we just saw. This is mega bullish today. And if I'm fighting, we're trying to short news related to oil, this could rally to the moon today. But I'll continue to hold probably around this area, 190. I may add, or I'll just call it, one of the two. ES took a little pullback, but that was it. They're pushing back up. All right. Trying to flush those moving averages, 9 into 20, but they can't. Every pullback being bought up. They need to flush this 9 into 20 right now. They're trying, but they can't. They can't push below the 9 into 20. It's bullish as hell. All right, boom. Finally broke through. Can they hold that break to the downside, though? Can they hold? Nope, they didn't hold the break. They wicked it. Oh, that's bullish as hell. Let's take a look at ES. ES, I don't know. I think ES is in a bull flag, right? Yeah, that's a bull flag. I don't think they're flushing it. I think they're going right back up. NQ struggling to break these moving averages. All right, here we go. They broke. How far are they going to go, though, is the question. They're breaking. They tapped overnight high and bounced right back up. Fair value gap, the middle of that FVG is at 109. See if we can get some momentum here to the downside. $109, 110 is what I got to look for. That's the middle of that FVG. Right around here, 109, 110, my original entry. That could be the bounce area if they're going to continue. If they're going to do a whole V reversal, then who knows? All right, watching for 110. If they can flush 110, then we're good. Testing that overnight high area. Bouncing that overnight high. King Caesar, what's up, brother? Good to see you. What's ES doing? Is ES still taking a pullback, or did they exhaust their pullback? All right, ES is also taking a little descending channel pullback. So overnight high is holding. This is that overnight high level. At least for now. I'm watching to see what happens around 110. All right, we're coming back to that 110 area. That could be the bounce. That's your fair value gap fill right there. We're right there right now. Let's see what happens. Let me draw a line at 110 so I know what I'm looking at here. All right, that's that 110 area. They flush that. 110 holding. All right, I'm going to kill it there. We'll wait for the next one. What did we get? 50 points on that? Yeah, we got 50 points on that short. Structure. Thank you, sir. All right, let's take a look at Goldilocks. Gold broke that 30-minute opening range nicely today. So the moral of the story is, if I'm going to say don't trade for the first 15 minutes, don't trade for the first 15 minutes. Tomorrow, I am not trading for the first 15 minutes. All right, so 110 held. Talked about that 110 area. I was watching that like a hawk. Didn't want to lose the whole play, trying to hold for dear life. 110 was the middle of that, or that FVG hit, and they bounced it right at 110. That's why I was watching 110 like a hawk. Ariel Barro, yeah, man, I got to work on it. It ain't easy. It ain't easy when you're looking for your dopamine hit every morning. But tomorrow, not touching it. I'm going to put an alarm. I'm going to tie my hands. No trading until 9:45. That's the moral of the story. 2 days in a row. Taking unnecessary drawdown. But we do it live, man. You guys get to see the emotions live. There's no faking it. There's no faking it when you do live. All right, let's hop on NQ. We're going to do the 30-minute opening range breakout. Let's set that up. We're going to do 2 contracts. Let me set this bracket up. If they come up here and break that 30-minute opening range, we're going to play a quick play for 3 points on that breakout. All right, so they came back up. If they break 110, I may hop on a short again. Ibrahim, imagine you were in a buy at open and held. Imagine if I stopped fighting the trend. This is what you got to say, Ibrahim. Imagine if I just played the trend. Imagine. That's personality there, man. I'm a contrarian by nature. I'll argue myself out of everything. You can't change your personality. You gotta trade knowing that your personality is working against you. That's all. You're always going to trade your personality, so there's no point of trying to change who you are. You just got to try to adjust your trading so you don't kill yourself every day. Zach, what's up, brother? Master, let's take a look at gold. I'll warm up to gold in a little bit. I just don't want to. I just want to calm down because I took a little more drawdown. Gold, look at that, coming for this break. Maybe we'll try a 30-minute opening range breakout to the downside on gold as well. Let's try that. One contract. I'm not even going to put a TP on it for now. I'm going to watch this break. All right, NQ doesn't look like it's going to break to the upside. Coming to break 110. I think I'm going to let that one go for now. I know I said I'll hop on a short if they break that, but considering how bullish it's been, I don't know if I want to short again. Let's hop onto gold. All right, let's go back to NQ. Did NQ finally break 110? They're about to. Or building a base there. JC, I was looking into Apex PA rules about the less than 10 seconds. Yeah, I'll show you. I looked it up as well. It looks like we're good. I'll show it to you in a second. All right, NQ about to take a plunge here, breaking 110. I don't know if I want to. I'm going to respect the trend and not try to short that anymore. Julian, yeah, I checked the other day and I didn't see anything on trades held less than 10 seconds with Apex. I don't think that's ever been an issue for them. Yeah, I'm looking at it, Julian. Like I said, I looked at it the other day and I didn't find anything, but I'll double check and let you know. NQ broke 110. Slow move to the downside. Let's take a look at gold. What is Goldilocks doing? Gold is coming for that 30-minute range breakout to the downside. Morningstar, good morning. All right, here we go. Gold breakout to the downside. The neon green lines are the 30-minute opening range breakout. Julian, you're using my technique from last night. It's working. Yes, I don't use that technique during the open. What Julian is talking about, it's the delta divergence reversal. I use it after 10 a.m., after 8 or 9 a.m. my time, and it works like a charm. So if you've been trading that, yeah, it's very accurate. You got to stay in and out very quickly. I switched to using delta reversal after the open, after like 9:30, 10 a.m. Julian, did you use it during the open? I'm looking at, let's see, let's look at the arrows. I didn't have it on during the open, but I guess it gave you some good indications here, right? Look at that. Well, this is gold. Let's take a look at NQ. But I'm glad it's working out for you. I've made very interesting money trading it on gold, very quick in and outs. I tested it on my personal account yesterday in the afternoon, and the win rate was high using the 5-minute. So let's see what this thing told me for scalping. I didn't have it during the open, but for NQ, it was kind of all over the place if you followed it. I don't trust it during volatility, but during trend, pretty accurate, especially on gold. All right, let's go back to gold. Are we going to get this break? Gold is slow. All right, NQ looks like it's bouncing, right? Came to that 110 area, gave us a little flush below and right back up. So I don't trust the shorts right now. I don't want to push my luck on a trend day to the upside trying to short this anymore. So I'm just going to wait for that 30-minute break. I got a little setup there if they do break it. And then gold, I'm watching for the break of that 30-minute to the downside. If they break to the downside, that's probably it. Julian, are you using the 1-minute or the 5-minute? Nico's NQ long setting up. Good, good, good. All right. Also using the levels. Yeah, use levels for sure. Don't ever rely on just one indicator, but as a scalping tool, it's pretty accurate. Scalping. Quick trades, exactly. Scalping. Yep. You don't overstay your welcome. So for instance, right here, it's telling us take a scalp on gold for about 13, 15 ticks max. Let's see if it would have played out. Nope, got run out. When the arrow goes out, close it. Or hold on for a little bit longer, one of the two, and there you go. You would have gotten that scalp for 15 ticks. But I play around with it with less volatility. All right, so maybe it's a move to the upside on this gold trade. So let's set it up here as well. They're going to break to the upside. I think I'm going to have to make a rule for tomorrow. So here's my rule for tomorrow. If I take a trade before 9:45 p.m. Eastern, I got to buy an eval for everybody who's watching in the chat. Fortunately, I don't get a lot of viewers in the morning, so it won't be too expensive. But here's the rule. If I take a trade before 9:45 a.m. Eastern, I have to buy an eval, a 50K eval. I don't want to go broke. 50K eval for everyone in the chat. In the chat. All right? I'm saying it today. If I take a trade tomorrow, Friday, before 9:45 a.m. Eastern, doesn't matter if it's a green trade, doesn't matter if it's a red trade. The fact that I took the trade before 9:45, I got to buy everybody a 50K eval in the chat. All right? All right? That's the goal. Oh man. That's the only way I'm gonna hold myself from pulling the trigger. 2 days in a row taking unnecessary drawdown. Got a beautiful short today for 50 points. What the hell am I doing trying to play the open? Ah, the emotions. But hey, you guys get to see it live. There's no faking it live. Andrew P, I'm glad we can help you get better. Yes, man, that's the goal. The ultimate goal here is for all of us to get better. PR77, you know my name, so I'll take that eval. All right. That's probably the only way for me to control the emotions. Control the dopamine urge. Apple ATM, you're going to be tempted tomorrow with CPI. Nico, you guys are evil, man. All right. Corey, yeah, I wouldn't trade if I had to buy 100 evals. You're right. Well, fortunately, I don't get that much. I don't get those numbers in the morning. The morning is a lot more competitive. You got a lot of talented traders in the morning. So I'm still a rookie, a young buck in the YouTube world, sharing my trading journey here. But I'll commit to that. If I take a trade before 9:45 a.m. Eastern, doesn't matter if it's a green trade, doesn't matter if I made 100 points, I still got to buy everybody in the chat. In the chat, you got to chat. In the chat, a 50K eval. Watch it be a Bulenox eval. All right, let's take a look at NQ. NQ looking for a move up. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to short 110. I think I'm okay with my cover on that 110. They pushed it right back up. I got a little setup here on that 30-minute opening range breakout for, I think, 3 points on 2 minis. And then gold. Corey, better not be Bulenox. All right, I think gold pushing up. Let's see if we get a... Gold is slow today, surprisingly. All right, here they come for that 30-minute opening range on the breakout to the upside. They faked it down here. Now they're going for the upside. Can we get a break? It's kind of slow today, so I don't know if I want to go for too many points here. I think I'm going to trim my TP here. All right, Nico, let me get the community account ready because I don't think I have it ready. Hold on. All right, house account is ready, Nico. If you want to take that trade, the house account is I think up from last night. Oh yeah, the house account took a nice gold trade last night. Ooh, look at this breakout about to play out on NQ. Let's take a look at the house account. House account took some nice gold trade yesterday and currently up. So I guess that breakout of what is it? 170. Master Trader negative 1600 on gold so far. Yeah, gold's a tricky one during the open. I'll trade gold a little later. All right, let's go back to NQ on my charts. Where's NQ? Ooh, NQ's looking for that breakout up there, huh? Nico, break of 170. That's going to be your entry. So do you want me to set up a order along at 170 on the house account? Let me know what's your stop and what your TP is. If you want to take it, you don't have to. Okay. Corey, same. Master Trader only. Ooh, Corey, yeah, today, let's see what Goldilocks did. Goldilocks has been playing some nasty back and forth. All right, guys, I'll be right back. All right, market slowed down. All right, where are we at? Let's take a look at NQ. NQ faking that breakout. Nico, no worries. I'm not going to set the trade, brother. Only when you're 100% confident in the setup. Corey, nicely done. Getting the family onto trading. Nice, man. You know what's funny? Not many of my family members even know that I trade. Not many of my friends or social circle know that I trade. That's Nico. It's a fake out. Ibrahim giving the best advice. Don't tell him that DCA exists. All right, here we go for those 2 points. Let's go. Can we get that? A choppy 30-minute break. I don't believe in that break. I think it's going to be a quick little push up and a wick right back down. Let's see what they do here. All right, I'm in. And of course, they faked it. They faked it. Oh, 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 oh. All right, I'm going to have to watch. Yeah, they faked it. Nasty, nasty NASDAQ. Come on. Come on. All right, got it. Now let's go to gold. Gold is still not doing anything. Peter, oh, that's right. For some reason, I was using the 30-minute. I should use the 5-minute. Peter, you got 6 points on that? Yeah, I used the 30-minute. And it keeps on going. But I did get my 3 points on that. With 2 contracts. 77? Then maybe my, I'm relying on Quantower's 30-minute opening range. I had the 30-minute at 179. And I guess but I still got the 3 points. So that was the 30-minute opening range breakout for 2 contracts, 2 minis, 3 points. I've been, that one's a courtesy of Mr. Peter Chan's strategy. All right, let's go back to Goldilocks. Is Goldilocks doing anything? All right, now I switch to gold. The 30-minute candle close. Yeah, so maybe I got to check my Quantower setting. Let me take a look at the 30-minute candle. It's good to know if I have it set up incorrectly. Let's take a look at this 30-minute candle. You're right. That 30-minute was 176.50. No, that was the high. What was the close? High of that candle was 176.50. All right, so I got to figure out what's wrong with my Quantower. Maybe I have something set up incorrectly, but still got it. All right, Goldilocks. Let's take a look. Goldilocks not breaking to the upside or the downside yet. Yeah, Peter, I had it as my candle high, which is, I see what you're saying now. All right, next play is with gold playing that 30-minute opening range to the upside or downside, but gold's undecided. I think I'm done with NQ. Do I have any orders here? And let's see if gold can save the day or send us to oblivion. NQ, choppy break of that 30-minute opening range. All right, let's go back to Goldilocks. Yeah, NQ, I agree, Nico. That's a look above and fail. That breakout was a look above and fail, and look at that, right back down. Master Trader, I'm looking for either side, either a break to the upside or a break to the downside on gold, but gold is just chopping. Nasty range. All right, so Nico, you're calling. Nico's thinking this is the short of the day right here. We had two attempts now at 180 to push above 200 and reject it again. This was a stronger rejection at 200. Oh, you're talking about the breakout to the upside? Got it. So there is an ascending channel. I just caught this right now. That could be the breakout channel right there. But they need to hold a channel. Gold's at all-time highs. And I don't know if I want to trade gold at all-time highs to the upside. So I'm going to cancel this order. If they break out to the upside, I'm leaving that one alone. That is way too dangerous. But let's see if we get a breakdown to the downside. Gold is just stuck. NQ flushed, built that liquidity, and I guess they can pump this up to 220 on this channel alone. Next stop 220. All right, I'm going to try to long this on the channel. If they break out of this channel, then I'm out. But I'm going for probably, what, 10 points? I'm not going to get too greedy on this. The middle of that channel for now. Come on. Hold on, Nico. Hold on. Hold on for a second. Or Nico, just give me the numbers and I'll enter it. But I'm watching this trade, so just give me the numbers, Nico. Come on, NQ. You can't see my screen? That's weird. Oh, got it. King Caesar, mental and physical capacity, capital preservation for me. Hey man, those are good days. Relax, enjoy life, not be stressed about trading. And I'm closing it there. We got it. All right. So we got a little scalp there on that breakout. All right, MW, let's go to gold. What's Goldilocks doing? Ooh, gold faked the breakout here, as I expected. That's why I took my order off. I'm not messing with that breakout on gold to the upside. Okay, Nico, you're saying enter now? Stop 50 points? Oh, I'm gonna do a micro then, bro. 50 points is a grand. Hold on. I'll give you 2 micros. How about that? You want me to long now? Nico, you want me to long now? Okay. Let me know if you want me to long now. Okay. So we're going to long 2 micros. Let's give you 5 micros long. So we're longing the house account at 191 and you want 50 point stop? And what's your target? All right, 50-point stop. So I'm putting your stop at 141. You're long at 191. All right, so the last higher low swing is 141, would be this wick right here as the higher low. That's your stop. Sounds good. And what do you got? What do you got for TP? You're going to the moon. I know your moves are big. So what's your TP? All right, let's hop on. So that's the house account trade with a stop at 151, 5 micros. If they fake it out again, that could be some trouble for the longs, but let's see. And Nico's going to the moon. That's fine. Let's put a 191. Let's do 250 for now. Wait, what had just happened? Did I close your... I think I accidentally closed you. Well, I think it's going to get stopped out anyways. I think I accidentally closed your position. What happened here? Well, that's good because I'll enter you at here, and I'm gonna set your stop at 260 for now. So there we go. Yeah, I don't know what I did there, Ibrahim. I mistakenly did that. Okay, got it. Well, he's got a better entry now, so he's good. All right, gold just faked out the break. Gold just faked out the break. To the upside. That's why I closed that trade. I wasn't too confident on that one. How many points did it give? 46. Yeah, that wasn't even 2 points on that break. I would have been crying right now. So let's see if we get the break to the downside. And now the house account is in a trade as well. All right, looking like we're going to get stopped out on NQ. Just be patient with the house trade. Sounds good. I'm going to give you a little more of a wick below that last higher low. But we'll hold it. We'll hold it for you, Nico. We'll hold on for dear life, baby. All right, gold did the nasty here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Gold playing it dirty. Let's go to my chart here. So gold faked the breakout to the upside now once, twice, 3 times. Now it's coming for the low of this range. MW gold is a consolidation trend up. Yeah, I mean we're at all-time highs. So maybe another push to the upside. No, we're not at all-time highs, are we? No, I'm sorry. We're pushing for all-time highs. Yesterday's high was 41.70. I don't think we hit 41. Oh, no, we did. So we hit yesterday's high and took a little pullback. We might get stopped out. Hey, it happens, Nico. I pushed your stop a little lower. Master Trader still waiting for the drop on gold. Yeah, I don't know, man. Just gold is I was gonna play the breakout, that 30-minute breakout here. But I'm nervous to play this breakout. First attempt only gave a couple points. Usually gold breakouts are clean. Oh, I'm getting sick. The second breakout was a trap. And now they're coming for the third attempt to break that 30-minute opening range handle. But I don't know if I want to attempt a breakout here to the upside. MW gold will not reverse here. Take it to the bank. All right, man. Nico's trade in the green, brother. Look at you. Nico's trade is in the green. All right, and let's see. What are we going to do here with gold? Gold, man. Ugh. It's breakout. Just I'm not confident with gold's. This is consolidation, and they just haven't given a strong move to the upside or downside. Nico, just hold it. Do not close. I'm not closing it. I'll leave it open, brother. Christopher Zazek messing with that nasty Goldilocks. Yeah, man. Looks like they're finally going to do the 30-minute opening range breakout, but it's been two fake attempts there. Oh, look at Nico. Look at Nico go. Go to the moon. Nico, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, if we come back down to 175, I'll add to your position. I'll add two more. All right, gold going for a breakout. Oh, man, do I really want to play this breakout? All right, let's go for a gold breakout. Let's go for a gold breakout. Let's get trapped. If it doesn't happen quick, I'm out. Gold trapping that 30-minute breakout again. Nico taking a pullback on your trade. Let's take a look at your trade real quick. I think I want to add to your, let's see, unless they flush it all the way back down. Nico, nasty NASDAQ. I don't think so. I think they're just testing that area. I'll leave your entry as is. I was going to add, but we'll leave it alone for now. Choppy. Peter Chan, 70.75 is a good DCA for, yeah, I think I'm going to add at, I was going to say I was going to add at this pullback right here. Where are we? 179. Let's see if we get, maybe that was our DCA. Well, let's add 2 here. If she comes right back down, then it is what it is. Extra 2 for the stop. Yes, sir. You are right. Nico, gold is coming down. Yeah, I'm going to see if I play the 30-minute opening range now to the downside. I got stopped out on the other one. All right, Nico, they're trying to push your play. Master Trader, gold should hit 41.40. Yeah, it depends on who you talk to. We got a lot of bullish sentiment on gold, saying gold's going to the moon today. We'll see. They tried to play the 30-minute range breakout to the upside and to the downside, but no cigar on either side. And NQ, just a choppy mess. Gold is trying to break out of that 30-minute opening range to the upside, but I think at this point it's trapping. I'm not messing with that. NQ, on the other hand, building the next leg to the upside. It looks like. Nico, patience, patience. We got all day, Nico. No worries. We'll stay here. Just put a number on the moon and we'll close it there. How about that? MW, the pressure in gold is coming to a head. This break will be nice. I agree. If the break happens, I agree that it's going to push up. But the break has to happen. It's been hinting that break for some time now. Nico, go to the hourly. Listen, my friend. I believe you. I believe that NQ is going to fly. Well, let's take a look at the hourly. Oh, you got blue sky territory all the way up to the 225 area. And if they're going to push above that, then hey, you're going to the moon today. Yeah, I think I'll watch it for sure. We're watching your trade, buddy. Don't you worry. I won't close it on you. So I think you're saying TP around, let's see, 225, 250 area. $250. All right, let's go back to the 1 minute. MW 235, 260. Yep. So I'm putting it at around 250 as your TP. If it starts pushing up, that's probably where it's going to find that resistance area right around here. So we'll set your TP right there. We believe it can fly. Oh, don't tell me NQ's doing some dirty again. NQ doing some dirty shenanigans. But there is a channel. That's all for shapes. Oh, here we go. I give up on these lines. That's why I don't like Tradeify. The drawing on Tradeify is horrible. All right, we're going to watch this. I'm done for trades on my side. I'm not going to push my luck today. Nico, you want to close? You sure? Your system says close. All right. Uh-oh. Sell market. Let's see if we get a little T profit on that. Hold on. You don't think that's a test of that 9, that little band consolidation? Maybe not. I'll listen to you. I don't get involved in the house account trades, so I close when you guys tell me to close. Closed. Trade's invalid according to Nico, so we're closing the house account trade. All right, that's all I got today for you guys today. Somehow we survived after taking a little bit of drawdown on my accounts. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys know tomorrow I can't trade until 9:45 p.m. Nico, I just closed it. No worries. 9:45 a.m. And if I take a trade before 9:45 a.m., everyone in the chat gets a free 50K account. So that's what I got to do tomorrow. I cannot trade before 9:45 a.m. Eastern, and if I do take a trade before 9:45, even if it's a green trade, doesn't matter. Free 50K eval for everybody. Talk to you guys all later. Appreciate you all. Structure, dividend cake. Dividend cake. How do you pick community trader? There is no pick. You dividend cake. You can take the trade at any time. It's open for everybody. I don't have any opinions on the house account. You guys can take the trade. You just let me know your entry, your take profit, your stop loss, and all that good stuff. Thanos, yes, I'll see you guys tonight for Asia, 9:30, 9:45 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you guys tonight. Other than that, I'll see you guys. For those of you that trade New York only, I'll see you tomorrow morning. If you trade Asia, I'll see you tonight. Nico, Thanos, Chris Noof, Structure, Ibrahim, Christopher Zazek, Dividend Cake, Jesse James, MW, Julian, Master Trader, Chris Noof. I think I got everybody. Ibrahim, I think I got everybody. Dividend Cake, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later tonight or tomorrow, depending on what you trade. Peace.